Adventurous kids explore with education and learning what a wildlife is in the Everglades. I want to explore the Museum of Discovering Science. What plants do butterflies like? I want to know about Key West. Adventurous kids, learning and fun. Adventurous kids!
Today I'm going to tell you about crickets. Crickets of the family Hylidae are insects related to bush crickets, and more distantly, the grasshoppers, and scientists have identified and described more than 900 species of crickets. In many cultures, crickets are a sign of good luck, and these creatures are often featured prominently in folklore and literature. Jiminy Cricket, a character in Walt Disney's Pinocchio, is probably the most famous fictional cricket. To most people, a cricket looks a lot like its cousin. Grasshopper, crickets have cylindrical bodies, rounded heads, long antennae, and strong hind legs, with particularly long thighs. Most crickets found in the U.S. are black or brown, though a few are green. The largest crickets in the world, the bull cricket family, can grow to be 2 inches long. In nature, crickets are prey for many animals, from birds to bears, and they are a key part of the food chain. Crickets are also a popular feeder food for many pets, such as lizards and spiders. Humans eat crickets, too. In Southeast Asia, deep-fried crickets are a common snack. Crickets are attracted to your property for 3 reasons: food, shelter, and light. They can find food to eat in your lawn, garden, and flower beds, in your basement, or cellar. They will scavenge for more food, including other insects. Outside, crickets will hide among foliage or under objects such as rocks, paver stones, lumber, or garbage cans. They venture inside your home when normal nighttime temperatures drop, usually when autumn is approaching. Nighttime light is another big attraction for crickets. Scientists aren't exactly sure why many nocturnal insects are drawn toward light sources, but many cricket species are. This means that outdoor lights or bright lights visible through windows will likely attract them. Many cricket species can be a garden pest, where they will munch on young plants or flowers, but usually their damage is minor compared to other insect species. They only get truly destructive if there is a population outbreak. It's also important to know that crickets lay their eggs in the loose soil found in gardens and flower beds. That means cricket populations may continue to grow unchecked unless properly treated. Cricket life cycle. After overwintering as eggs, your first generation of crickets hatches in the spring. As the nymphs begin eating, they start to grow and molt several times as they reach adulthood. With their final juvenile molt, crickets grow their wings, a stage that also signifies their sexual maturity. Throughout the spring and summer, several generations will develop. Female crickets of most species lay single eggs in moist soil by inserting their ovipositor into the ground and extruding the eggs. Over a lifetime, a female cricket could lay as many as 400 eggs. Most species of crickets live from spring through fall and die as temperatures cool. Crickets that sneak into your home usually die after a short time. For the most part, crickets are not considered a danger to pets unless they reach infestation levels. For example, a swarm of crickets may consume all of your pets' food or irritate them to the point of causing stress. At first thought, it's hard to imagine that crickets are dangerous to people. Their mouths are too small to bite us. They don't sting or inject venom, but they do have one annoying habit that can really bother you: chirping. Non-stop chirping from just one cricket can interrupt your sleep or scramble your ability to concentrate. Further, crickets don't have to be in your house to be annoying. If your garden or flower beds are directly outside a bedroom window, these noisy insects are just as likely to keep you from a good night's sleep. Like many insects, crickets are not picky eaters. As omnivores, they will eat both plant and animal matter. They also act as scavengers and will eat decaying animals and rotting vegetation. In times of desperation, crickets will also cannibalize other crickets, often targeting injured or weakened individuals. Mole crickets, a common lawn pest in the southeastern U.S., have a diet that focuses on worms, insect larvae, roots, and grasses. Only male crickets chirp. They do so to announce their capability to mate. Others also chirp as a celebratory song after having successfully mated. Further, crickets will chirp just about anywhere, outside or inside, which explains why they can be so annoying if they make it inside your home. To make their chirping noise, the male scrapes its wings together in a process called stridulation. As the two rub together, comb-like serration on the wings generate the chirp, a sound that is magnified by another part of the wing. The greenhouse camel cricket, an increasingly common basement invader, sometimes called a cave cricket or boida cricket, is not known to chirp. Yes, crickets chirp at a greener pace depending on the temperature. If you're willing to do a little math, you can determine the temperature based on the number of chirps with these two formulas. Original formula, temperature in Fahrenheit, 50 plus chirps per minute, 3 to 4. Simplified formula, temperature in Fahrenheit, 40 plus chirps of a single cricket heard over 15 seconds. This correlation between chirps and temperature was first reported by Amos Dolbear, who published an article about it in 1897. Thanks for watching this Adventurous Kids episode. Yeah, though!